Hey guys, it's Beth. Today I took one of these gift boxes from Dollar Tree and I painted the entire outside with white chalk paint, just as a base coat. Next, I had taken two of the round little gift boxes from Dollar Tree and just used the lids from them. And I painted those with white chalk paint as well. After they were dry, I drew a peppermint shape on the top of them. I drew it with pencil first and then went over it with acrylic paint pens and then filled it in with bright red acrylic paint, just giving it a couple coats until it was nice and filled in and bright. After those were done, I took quart size stir sticks, which I get from Home Depot. I ended up painting 11 of them, half of them I did with the bright red, giving it 2 coats, making sure to paint the sides. And then the other 5 I did with white acrylic paint. Again, making sure to do the sides as well. And then I took the bright red acrylic paint again and went over that white base coat on the box. And I would suggest doing a couple coats of the chalk paint first as a base, because it ended up taking me 3 coats to get that fully covered. And then I took this Snowflake ribbon, and I don't remember where I got it. I believe it was Walmart, but I'm not 100% sure. And I hot glued that around each of those round lids. And then I took one of the lids and just held it inside the top of the box and marked where it meets the box, just making sure it was the same on both sides. And then cut one craft stick the length of the longer part of the box, and then hot glued that craft stick in one of the lids and then glued it to the other lid. And then I should have cut the craft sticks all ahead of time, but I didn't. I cut this red one down and then matched up the rest to that. And then what I'm going to do is hot glue them all along the inside of those lids, about 3/4 of the way around, just alternating the colors. And after I had these two set on there, I placed it back in the box just to see where I wanted the opening for my letter holder. So what I did on the next one, I spaced it out just a little bit to give it a little opening slot in between the craft sticks. And then the rest, I made sure to glue them nice and tight next to each other. After I have it all filled in, I set it inside the top of the box. And then I just see where the placement is going to be and hot glue where it meets the inside of the box. So just hot glue the sides of those lids on the front, and then kind of just pull apart the back a tiny bit, get some hot glue in there to glue the back. And then I had taken this little wooden plaque from Hobby Lobby, painted it with white chalk paint, and then used these stencils I got from Amazon and stenciled on Santa mail. And I just used that painter's tape to get my line straight. I used the red acrylic paint and a stencil brush with very little paint on the brush and stenciled on those words. Next, I took the white acrylic paint and this holographic glitter, which I get from Hobby Lobby, and a stencil brush, and stenciled on a few snowflakes on the front of the box, and then a couple on the sides where the hanger was on the gift box. just kind of to mask that little hole that's left by those. And then I go back to my plaque. I take this red and white twine from Dollar Tree and hot glue it around the edge of my little plaque that says Santa Mail. I started by gluing it in the back and then hot gluing around the edge, just putting the smallest amount of glue and then pushing that down until the thing is completely covered with the twine. And then I take the twine again and hot glue it around that opening I had left between two craft sticks, just so you can kind of see the opening a little bit more. And then because I had twine on the back of the plaque, it sticks up a little. So I just hot glued a craft stick on there and then glued that craft stick to the front of the box. And then these little dowel caps from Hobby Lobby, painted them the same red and hot glued them one in each corner of the bottom. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching.